Hello, this is Dr. Jeff, and I hope all of you have been taking care of yourselves well. Sometimes if you have a free moment, we don't take the rest, the refreshment, like we should, because there's always another thing to do, right? But, I encourage you, when you have kind of a free moment, like I have a free moment right now, do something that refreshes you. Now, for myself, I'm headed out to Crystal Cove, not too far from my house, but at the same time, kind of a world-class destination. People from all over the world coming out here to California to enjoy nature. And so this is just our backyard, so I hope all of you are having a chance to enjoy creation around us. I know for myself, I'm gonna go and park at Coastal Peak Park. There I'll have a chance to ride on Bomber Ridge, and that's just a beginner mountain biking trail. If all you wanted to do was stay on Bomber Ridge, I mean, that is like a great trail too. But I'm going to take Bomber Ridge to Lizard, one of the, I think, the best single track in Orange County, and then kind of come back up Fence Slide and Red Tail, which is some other single track as well, where you get to see the Pacific Ocean. And can you believe it? Riding where it's a little bit cooler, and then also having the Pacific Ocean, just being able to see that as you're mountain bike riding. I mean, there's not a lot of places where you can do that in the world, but it's our backyard. So looking forward to this ride. I park at Coastal Peak Park, free parking there. Now I do have an OC Parks Pass, so if I did want to park at Laguna Wilderness Park, where a lot of the mountain biking will happen, definitely have unlimited parking there as well. And I recommend it. I recommend getting an OC Parks Pass because I do a lot of hiking and biking, but for today, sometimes it's more convenient to park at Coastal Peak Park. And in case you ever want to hike there or bike there, there's free parking there. Nice bathroom, and you're able to kind of still enjoy the scenery. So on with the ride. So it's pretty awesome. I just parked my car here, crossing the street, and you can start going directly into the trail. So here we are on Bomber Ridge Trail. Trailhead actually begins up there. I think this also connects to Bomber Ridge Canyon that goes all the way down to Quail Hill that way. But we're going to be heading into Crystal Cove and Laguna Wilderness. Beautiful day, hardly anyone out. One thing that's kind of fun about this trail is it kind of begins with a little bit of downhill actually. A little bit loose there. And just a little climb to the top, and then it's going to go downhill again from there, which is pretty cool. And then downhill even some more with Lizard. It's just blue skies out here. I know it's warmer in a lot of SoCal right now, but I don't know, maybe because we're close to the Pacific Ocean, it might be about 10 degrees lower right now. And then hardly anyone out here. So it's a Sunday today. And sometimes there's cars parked along that Coastal Peak Park area, but I didn't see too many today. So hardly anybody on this trail right now. Hey guys. That's something I would definitely love to get over there, an e-bike. So they're able to go a little bit faster and ride a little bit longer. Definitely something I'm interested in for the future. Hi. All right, here we are. I'm gonna just tighten this thing on my shoe. All right, then we should be ready. So I can get up this. All right. It's gonna be a nice coast down to Lizard. A little bit loose right here. Ooh, slippery. See that wheel moving back and forth, right? And then this is pretty much a green trail though, this first part, until you get to Lizard. And I would call this more of a blue trail. So here we go. Lizard Trail, one of my favorite single track downhills in Orange County. Just leaning back on the steep parts. Get your body behind your seat. Watch your lines in front of you. Think about where you want to go, not where you don't want to go. And this part right here is probably the hardest part of Lizard. And once you go to get through this part, it's not so bad. Last time I went through here, it was really overgrown. This was maybe June, now it's August. So far, not so bad, but further along last time, I was weaving my way through the single track, and there was a lot of weeds and brush that had not really been tamed too well. Yeah, it's still a little tight, but getting through. So it's a little harder to see around the corners. I do have my bell so the hikers know, hey, a biker coming through, and I'm not going too fast, but it's just nice, you know? don't know, whenever I ride through here, I feel like I'm in a totally different world. Like, are we out here in OC? Get a little speed up here, get through here. And then comes the part where, I don't know, too many people that could actually ride up this thing. So I just get off here and walk my bike up. Even walking up actually is not easy. So you just take it one step at a time. All right. Sometimes I rest a little bit up here. I think I'll just keep on going today though. Another little stretch of downhill, single track. A little bumpy and rutted there. Have to be careful. I'll drop here. Ooh. All right, could take a left, but we're gonna take a right. If we were to take a left, you can go back into Laguna Wilderness and, oh, it's steep. And you could go down Camarillo, take Willows back up and kind of be back where we're at. Well, I don't know if that's my energy today. I'm just gonna, I think this is the Laurel spur. Just gonna go up this. It's a little bit of an uphill. I'm not gonna lie, a little steep too. So I'll probably be walking or mountain hiking a good portion of it. That's okay. You're out here enjoying the fresh air, going at a pace that's good for you, just enjoying yourself. And that's what's important. Flattens here, but it's gonna steepen up again after a little downhill. All right, here we go. It's a little bit of a steep uphill, and it keeps on going actually until you hit Willows, which at that point is close to the top of Bomber Ridge. A lot of people with a little better physical fitness, they're able to ride up this actually pretty well. So for a lot of you folks out there, that might be what you want to do. Just slowly ride up this. But it is a little bit of a walk for me to get to the top. All right. Made it to the top of that part, and we're connecting here with Willows. There's actually a map right here, which maybe we'll take a closer look at. So a lot of people actually get my bike down. A lot of people actually park right here, and then they take right here, and they travel up Willows. For myself, I parked over here, went down Bomber Ridge Trail, then Lizard, and then back uphill. And here we are, kind of connecting with the Willows area, but it's going to connect me soon to the Bomber Ridge Trail back. If I go a little bit toward the west, toward the Pacific Ocean here, this is where Fence Line and Red Tail is. It's not marked here, but it's there. And then if I wanted to keep on going down a nice green trail, I could go down Bomber Ridge the other way and get even closer to the Pacific Ocean. But I think for me today, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just gonna go from the Laurel spur area that I was to Bomber Ridge Trail. So there we go. Actually, now it's gonna go on Bomber Spur right here. I'll take a right here to Bomber Spur. But if I wanted to go toward the Pacific Ocean, I could just keep on going all the way up Willows and then take a left toward the Pacific Ocean. All right, so let's start taking Bomber Spur, and then making a right turn here. And it's not too steep, just a little bit uphill until you hit Bomber Ridge, and it's not too steep there either. At this point, you just take it slow and ride it slow until you get to the top of Fence Line Red Tail, and there's this nice scenic point. It's not the top of the world, but it kind of feels like top of the world. All right, that was Bomber Ridge that we're on. Now we're turning into Morrow Ridge. Morrow Ridge is actually in Crystal Cove State Park, and so we're entering Crystal Cove State Park. This ride actually flirt between Crystal Cove and Laguna Wilderness. So you're in two awesome parks, back and forth actually. But they're all interconnected, and the trails are nicely connected, which is really great. Some people take Morrow Ridge and they can go all the way down until you hit the Pacific Ocean, which is pretty awesome. So if you just keep on going straight, and eventually you can hit the Pacific Ocean. I'll tell you right now, there's a cool breeze hitting me. It's probably hot in a lot of places, but this cool breeze is really nice coming from the Pacific Ocean. So I'm going to enjoy that for a little bit. Once again, you could take it all the way down to the Pacific Ocean, but we're gonna actually take a right here and go on Missing Link, which will take you to that high point that I mentioned about. This first part, Missing Link, is a little bit of single track uphill. Just take it slow and we should be able to make it to the top. Look around, and I think those are the Saddleback Mountains in the distance. You see all this coastal scrub on the sides, probably soaking in the coastal mist that comes in the mornings. Almost at the top. Oh, and here we are. It's a totally awesome view here. Do a little 360. Times two. And then you can actually continue down some single track below, following Missing Link. I'd call this maybe a blue trail. A rock jump there. It's a fun single track, but you want to forget to enjoy the view. And once again, the Pacific Ocean is to your left. Whoa! You can see kind of there's a two-way bike
road there. Hikers can be coming out too, so you definitely want to watch your speed. Most bikers actually come down this way, the way I'm going. Because it's a little bit more downhill. But you never know. Continuing across. Another great view here. If I was like, I want to do that all over again, I could turn it right here and then do that whole lower section again. Take Lizard and come back up Laurel spur again. But this is good for me today. All right, back through into Crystal Cove and Bomber Ridge Trail. You may remember we came down this part kind of fast and then we hit Lizard. So now we just gotta go back up and there'll be a nice downhill before an uphill, and that will be our loop for today. All right, so I made it to the top of that Bomber Ridge before it starts to go downhill. And I forgot I have this like nice cold coconut water here. Not being an advertisement, not sponsored by them, but I got it. I used to drink a lot of coconut water when I was in India, volunteering and serving out there. But yeah, just enjoy that, and then I'll be headed down and back up. All right, time to finish this ride. A little bit of a climb to the top. I said a little bit, but actually this top part is a little tiring for me. We'll see if I can make it today. Just taking my breathing slow. Oh, this is tough. Oh, but I made it. Oh, it was rough. Let's check my heart rate. I have it super high right now. Let's check it. Yeah, probably higher than it should be. It's close to 480. For my age, it's a little high. Let's cool down a little bit. That's about 4.4 miles. I know it's not that far, right? But I'll tell you, I feel like it was a good workout. So that was about an hour ago when I first started. I'm not saying we always need to drive out here, take a mountain bike out to refresh ourselves. But I think I'm gonna look back at the end of today and think, I'm glad I took the time to come out. Hi. Looking out for cars. And here we are, back where we began.